Good morning, everybody. I am here to give you a recap of days 9 through 13. We are lumping them into one video for a couple of reasons. Because I'm experiencing pretty much the normal by-the-book reset. Everything that they said to expect is happening to me. So I like all the foods, so I can't even really log on and gripe about any of the foods. I'm okay with the prep work, the grocery shopping and stuff like that. I really like to cook, so this is really actually giving me an opportunity to explore some areas that I've never been able to cook before, methods and stuff. And the second reason is because I've been traveling for the past couple days. Didn't really have a chance to put a good video together for y'all. So here we are. I am getting ready to start day 14, so it's the last day of phase 2. So I will recap you on what's happened in the past couple of days. A lot of the foods that I've been seeing is obviously there's no meat, no dairy, no milk, no nothing. So naturally I'm craving cheese like a mad woman. That's probably one of the first things I will probably eat when I'm done is a piece of cheese. I'm just going to have to put somebody in front of me and be accountable just so that I don't eat a whole block of cheese. Some days it's really bad, some days it's not so bad. I don't know, it's just today, the past couple days has been okay. So, maybe it's getting better. So this past week, we have had pretty much a fresh fruit plate for breakfast every morning. And they tell you to keep it lower GI food so you can have more. So they're just trying to keep the sugar down. So it's nice to have watermelon and cantaloupe and green apples and stuff like that, grapes. I've had strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, Bing cherries. All across the board, there's a ton of low GI fresh fruits that you can do. And it's like, ends up being like 3 cups of fruit basically. So it's still a lot of food. You think, oh, fruit, whatever. But in the morning, it's actually very good. So for lunch, we've pretty much been having a microgreen salad with some type of supplement or additional meal to it. We saw the cucumber tomato salad make an appearance at lunch this week. We did we made a quinoa lentil pilaf for dinner, and that made the leftovers made an appearance in lunch, which is another thing we're seeing this week, is that they're having you, whatever you have for dinner, transition it into something for lunch. For example, we made sweet potato roasted red pepper bisque for dinner one night, and it made an appearance at the lunch the next day. So that was one of the new meals. Another one of the new meals that I don't know why I was afraid of it, but was the roasted beet salad. I like beets. I like the meal. It was very good. And that, again, the beets made an appearance at lunch the next day too. And I also did a little bit of research. There's a lot of restaurants out there that actually have a beet salad on their menu. So as long as you're visiting a restaurant that is fresh, organic, and you're getting good quality product, it's probably a very good choice for you if you like beets. So another one of the meals that we had that was new, which was last night, was the kaboa squash. It's the one that looks like the little green pumpkin. I think there's another name for it. I think it's maybe a Japanese pumpkin. Not 110% sure on that one. But that was roasted and then it had a garlic tahini sauce over the top of it. And tahini is basically finely ground sesame seeds. When you open the can, it smells a lot like peanut butter, but it has more of a pasty consistency than peanut butter. It does have that nut flavor, but it doesn't have the peanut flavor. So it tastes more like natural peanut butter. I didn't really like it by itself. What I did is I drizzled it on top of my squash and was just taking bites out of it, and I didn't really like it. So what I did is I mashed it all together, and then it was much better. And then when I would take a forkful of it and then stab one of my steamed veggies, which was zucchini and squash. It was very good all together. The flavors really burst and they really come out. So it was another good example of why they have you combine certain items. So it just makes the flavors pop a lot more, just as any dish does. So that's kind of the food recap of very portable meals this week. Very easy to throw into a container and travel with. So that was very good. The only thing that hasn't been going by textbook this week is my weight. So I've been up and down all week. This is supposed to be the week that supposedly a lot of people lose a lot of weight. Well, last week must have been my week because last week is when I lost the 10 pounds. This week, I have only lost, as of today, 1 pound total for the week. I've been down a pound, up a half pound, down a half pound, up a pound, down a pound. I've been all over the map. I'm pretty sure it's due to bloating. I feel like I am still very clean on the inside, but I can see it in my stomach. I feel bloated, so I don't know. It could be a couple of things. One, I don't think I drank enough water this week. Being on the go, and I kept forgetting to refill. 2, I haven't been going on my walks this week. I've gone on, did 1 day of my walking. So as I've stood up here in my walking gear, getting ready to put my headphones in and go for a walk after I get done with this video for y'all. So that's 2 contributions. The third thing was, since I was traveling, obviously I was in Cleveland again for a business, which is a bar. So I am naturally a beer, wine type of liquor girl. I am out in a active evening lifestyle all the time. So getting back into that after this is going to be a challenge. I'm going to have to start thinking about that soon. So as I was out of town traveling, my beloved Cleveland Indians were playing the Detroit Tigers, and we swept them. So it's a huge rivalry, and for us to sweep them, and in the final game against their best pitcher, was quite the victory. So on top of that, my favorite brewery, Great Lakes Brewing, does a firkin every Thursday in their brew pub, and it was one of my favorite beers, which is Lake Erie Monster, and it was infused with pineapple and coconut. So I know I said no boo-boos this week, but I went down with my husband and did have a pint of beer to celebrate the Indians' victory because it was a huge deal for us. So those are probably the 3 contributing factors to why my weight hasn't been a great loss this week. So again, going to focus better on next week because as I'm recording this, it is the last day of phase 2. So I'm already getting ready to move into phase 3. So I'm going to do my shopping today, and I'm going to kind of start looking forward to what's going to happen after the reset. So start talking to some people that have completed the reset and how you ease back into a normal eating lifestyle. Obviously, I've kicked the sugar habit. I don't snack on junk very often, or I get the cravings to snack on junk, I should say. I don't do it. So, getting that transition back into normal lifestyle next week, or after next week, is going to be something I'm going to be greatly researching, and I'll relay that on to you. Okay, so that kind of wraps everything up for the recaps of days 9 through 13. So if you think you're ready to start this 21-day journey of resetting your body, you can go to the website myultimatereset.com/Nick Pelham. You can also visit my Facebook page and follow along with my videos and photos and stuff like that of the meals and any daily gripes I may have and other fitness tips. It is Coach Fit Nick, Independent Beachbody Coach. You can email me with any questions, comments, concerns at nickpelham@beachbodycoach.com, or you can get a free Beachbody account at beachbodycoach.com/Nick Pelham. And once you log in, there is a message board system that has great support, and you can talk to other fitness professionals like myself and get all the info that you need. So until then, I will continue on this reset journey and continue blogging for you just so that you can get a glimpse of what resetting your body could really do to help your health. All right, everybody, have a good day. See ya.